Hi Pop Tarts, you are joining me in a beautiful English back garden during a very balmy afternoon in August so that I can give you a little bit of a run through of what you can expect from me over the month of September, which is fast approaching. I can't actually believe how quickly it's crept up on me. I've been working on some really special stuff. I've been kind of putting my creative pedal to the metal and thinking a lot about what I'm going to provide for you guys with the coming of Self Love September, which I started last year and which really ended up being a wonderful creative outlet for me and ended up kind of opening up a lot of useful discussions about self-love and about the depth of it and what it really means and how to cultivate it and how to kind of bring it into your life and so on. As many of you who will know who've been watching the channel for any length of time, it's a really important topic for me. It's something that I have kind of struggled with myself through my own life and found techniques and methods for cultivating and sustaining self-love. I have a lot of beliefs about self-love. I technically have a philosophy. And so I really want to kind of dive deep into some of the teachings that I have kind of amalgamated together through my own experience and through my working as a spiritual counsellor, and actually go deeper with Self Love September and build on what I provided last year. I want to kind of start by saying, for anybody who wasn't around last year, who isn't aware of Self Love September and hasn't been back through my old videos, I've collated a master post for you. If you click below to the master post link that I'll leave in the down bar, you can go over to my website and just basically check out all of the blog content and video content that I put forth for Self Love September last year. Obviously, there was a load of other stuff going on kind of ad hoc last year as part of Self Love September. Like, for example, I was tweeting and I was Facebooking, putting as much kind of self-love related content out as possible, but I can't really collate all of those individual things and put them together. So essentially you've got the blog posts and you've got the videos, and likewise for anybody who kind of wants to refresh themselves on what Self-Love September 2014 offered, you can go through the master post and you can kind of start delving into the teachings and the ideas now, so that when September rolls around you will be ready for my fresh, juicy new content that I am working on and creating at the moment, and I'm so excited. If you can't see, my excitement is palpable, because I have so many more subscribers this year obviously than I did last year. I've just reached my 10,000 subscriber milestone, which I want to thank you all for profoundly. I think that's really meaningful for me, and it was a really special moment to reach that milestone. And so I feel like now I can probably reach more people with my teachings and with my ideas about self-love, and I feel like we can start more discussions, and we can really dive deep into this topic together, because I feel like it is many layered, and I feel like people do bring their very unique concerns and very unique life journeys to the table. And so the discussions that we can have and the things that I can learn as a counsellor about what it's really important for people to cultivate with regard to self-love is invaluable. Listening to people start conversations underneath my videos, listening to what people want to see from me during Self-Love September, getting an understanding of what it is that people stumble over time and time again with self-love, those key stumbling blocks, is invaluable for me as a counsellor. So I feel like just as much as I give to you guys in terms of content, you return to me in terms of the information that you provide and the life stories that you offer and the openness and the willingness to talk and to create a dialogue that is kind of sparked during Self-Love September, and all the inspiration that comes with that as well. So I feel like I take from you just as much, and that really means a lot to me. So I came up with Self-Love September last year because around the time of kind of mid-August, I started really thinking about some of my ideas on self-love and crystallising them, and I noticed that around that time quite a few of my clients were coming to me with self-love related issues, and there were a lot of patterns and there was a lot of correlation between the different things that clients were looking for, and it really made me want to crystallise and get clear on my overarching philosophy on self-love, because it is something that is very important to me and that I love to teach and I love to talk about, and I love to learn new things about self-love from other people's perspectives. So out of nowhere, out of the primordial soup of my brain, one night I just decided that September was going to be Self-Love September, and basically all I meant was that I was going to go with that theme for my content during the month of September. So I was basically going to be blogging about self-love, and I was going to be talking about self-love in videos. And actually it wasn't as well planned as I would have liked it to be, because it was an idea that kind of came out of the ether. So I actually only managed to do, I can't remember how many videos I managed to do. I think it was like 5 or 6 videos and, more blog posts. But essentially nothing was really planned out. I just suddenly decided in kind of late August that I was going to make it into Self-Love September, and I put the call out on Facebook just asking people, what would you like to see? What kind of Self-Love September related stuff would you like to see from me? And people kind of answered that call, and I found the responses really interesting, and they really opened me up to even more ideas of what I could teach and what I could show and what I could talk about from my own journey. So I really want to revisit that. I really want to go back to that, and I'm hoping that maybe, you know, if I still have the impetus to do it during future years, it will kind of become an overriding theme, and I'll be able to kind of build on it year on year, because I'm always having new thoughts about it, and new things are always happening in my mind with regard to it. Okay, so I'm going to be uploading some videos on YouTube that are going to be self-love related over the month of September. I'm going to hit some really kind of pertinent issues that come up again and again with clients, with audience, with the people who watch on YouTube here, people that have asked me questions over on Facebook, discussions I've gotten into over on Facebook and in my real life, in consensus tangible reality. So there are going to be some pertinent things that I'm going to talk about that hopefully will offer discussion points and jumping off points for you to explore further if self-love is a subject that you feel you need to tackle in your own life, that you're regularly looking for techniques for. I think that these videos are going to be really juicy and really helpful to you. I'm also going to be blogging about self-love during the month of September, so again, keep an eye on the4queens.com, have a look over on the website for the blog post that I'm doing. I've already scheduled quite a few blog posts so I can make sure that it's really regular and it's really, you know, there's nice juicy content coming out throughout the month of September. Some of the blog posts will correlate with videos that I've already created, and some of them won't. There'll be more kind of off the cuff stuff that I want to write about in the moment. I do tend to write a little bit about my own story and where I'm coming from with self-love, but I also write about a lot of different techniques, tried and tested techniques that I've kind of helped my clients with, and different ways of approaching the subject, and kind of just writing about it and talking about it from a very passionate place, because that's really where I come from with it. It is kind of very important to me and it's central to what I do. Self-Love September is a creative outlet for me, it is an artistic outlet for me, and it's a challenge that I set for myself to put out kind of a really rich body of work about one particular thing that I'm passionate about over the course of a month. So it is an artistic endeavour for me, but it's also something that I never lose sight of as being a tool for people, so that they can have as many techniques, as many ideas, as much kind of blood flowing through those veins as possible. So it is a tool that's designed for people who struggle with self-love, who are trying to cultivate more self-love, who are trying to understand why they keep stumbling on key issues to do with self-love. So really, you know, it is for those people, it is for the people that need it. And the fact that it is a creative endeavour for me also just makes it all the more joyful for me. Check out my tweets during the month of September, check out Facebook if you're not on the 4Queens Facebook page, I'll link it below in the doobly-doo, my links are always there, Instagram, stuff like that. I am going to be using social media to also spread the message of self-love and just to help you guys tune in to what it really means to be self-loving, and to kind of deliver my ethos to help people understand what I mean when I say that self-love is a daily practice, which I really believe that it is. I want to get clearer about how self-love can be cultivated and sustained, and how it is a choice that you make every single day of your life. I always say that self-love is a choice that you make daily. It's not a destination. You don't reach self-love one day as the ultimate kind of return to Eden and then forget about it and the journey is over and you never have to, you know, tune in with the concept of self-love again. It's not like that at all. It's something that you choose, and there will always be situations that arise that test you, and there will always be relationships or projects or events that occur in your life that will kind of somehow move you to potentially choose something that is not self-loving, and that is when you have to check in and you have to really be real with yourself about the fact that you do want to walk in self-love. Self-love is a choice, you know, that you make all the time, and challenges will come along that will try and push you off the path, and you have to keep choosing. You have to keep choosing. So that's really a big part of my ethos, and I want to talk more about that during next month. But I want to talk about a great many self-love related things, and I'm really, really excited to share them with you. For the very first time, I am offering something different to my usual products and services over on Etsy. I'm offering something that is in alignment with Self-Love September. That will be an investment purchase that will allow those of you who really want to get involved and get really deeply into the explorations and learn more from me and hear more from me during the month of September to purchase some sounds and sessions. The product, the purchase that I'm offering on Etsy is called Sounds and Sessions, and what it's going to involve is basically, for those of you who purchase, I will place your email onto an exclusive list of people who will receive during the month of September private password protected videos from me, video workshops, and also private SoundCloud audio files for download so that you can listen to them on your phone and you can get inspired and you can really start putting these techniques into practice as you're kind of walking the dog or going on your morning walk or commuting to work or whatever it is. So I'm going to have that audio vibe for those of you who like to listen along while you're kind of doing things and so on. And then on the Friday I'm going to send you a private video workshop so that during the weekend you can be working actively on the tools and techniques suggested in the workshop and maybe doing some notes, because I know that for a lot of you more of your free time will be at the weekend, more of your kind of decision to invest in something like this time-wise will be at the weekend. So you will have the video workshop coming into your inbox every Friday for the month of September, and for every Tuesday, and there are 5 Tuesdays in September, you will receive the SoundCloud audio file. This is just exclusive content for people who purchase via Etsy, and it's called Sounds and Sessions. I'd love for you to check out the purchase option. You'll find it below and it will have all of the details on there. I want to stress the affordability and the viability of this purchase option. I've strived to make it as affordable as possible so that as many of you as possible who want to do it can kind of get in on the action. So the way that I've devised it is so that every SoundCloud file costs you £5, and every video workshop, and the video workshops run for between half an hour to an hour, also cost you only £5. There is also an e-guide that I send at the beginning of the month which kind of gives you a little bit of a guided tour of what you can expect during the Sounds and Sessions month of content that's coming to you, but also has some inspirational quotes and some other kind of self-love centered reminders, and I'm also only charging £5 for that. So the entire course, and let me stress to you that what you're buying is a course, it is a course for the month of September. The content that I'm going to be sending you is rich, it is in depth, it is informative, and it is going to be stuff that you haven't heard before. There's going to be techniques and there's going to be tools shared through my personal lens, shared through my personal experience, shared through my experiences as a counsellor, and my thoughts about how you can really take self-love to the next level. So it is a course alongside the free videos and the blog content that I'm going to be putting out, which is obviously yours to take and doesn't cost you anything. If you purchase Sounds and Sessions, on top of that you are basically investing in a hell of a lot more content, a hell of a lot more information. So really what you're doing when you purchase this product is you are buying into September being about self-love for you. You are making that decision that you are committing to taking on as much content about self-love as I can possibly give you during the month, and I'm already working on the content now and it's going swimmingly. So if you really wanted to make Self-Love September of this year into a truly self-loving and committed and focused practice for you, where you really try and implement as many tools as possible during the month, then I would definitely recommend this for you. I've designed it for you. And I've designed it for people that enjoy my video content and enjoy my blog posts and want to go deeper, want to dive deeper on the subject of self-love with me. You know, there are many people out there talking about self-love. There are many people out there talking about shadow work, talking about tarot. Obviously these subjects are not unique, these subjects are in no way original, and combining them together is in no way original, but I feel like I bring my own flavour and perspective to the table. I feel like I put my own particular lens on it, and that lens is not going to be for everybody, but for the people who do watch me and do get something from me and really do enjoy what I put out, Sounds and Sessions is for you. I've created it for you. If you can see yourself downloading a lovely juicy audio file onto your phone every Tuesday and giving it a listen while you're out and about, and if you can see yourself receiving a video workshop from me every Friday and really putting those tools into the mix, and you feel like that will definitely be nourishing and nurturing for you, then definitely check out the purchase option. I'll link it below. There is an early bird price up until August the 23rd, so I'm knocking a little bit off of the price until that time. So this brings me kind of neatly on to the last thing that I wanted to tackle in this video, which is that I recently reached the 10,000 subscribers milestone on YouTube, which is really cool and really surprising and exciting and just altogether amazing. So thank you so much to my subscribers for that. That's really special to me. I would like to do a giveaway to honour this really important milestone in my YouTube journey by offering 2 people the chance to receive sounds and sessions as part of a giveaway. So all you need to do is be subscribed to my channel, leave a comment below letting me know that you want to get involved, that you want me to kind of put your name into the draw. I'm not going to be doing what I've done with previous giveaways where I just put every name on a post-it note and like put it all in a glass bowl. I'm not going to be able to do that anymore, because there are just going to be more people than I have post-it notes to use, you know, in that kind of really flippant way that is like quite wasteful. So I'm going to be using a random number generator on the computer to select these 2 people. I kind of feel that at this stage now, you know, most of you that watch me know that I can be trusted to just put the numbers into a random generator and not actually select people that I know or select people that I have a relationship with, you know. So basically what I'm going to do is, in a few days time, when I upload another video, it'll probably be a Q&A video, because I asked people for questions ages ago and I still haven't gotten around to filming. But in a few days time, when I upload another video, I will place the names of the 2 people that won the giveaway kind of at the bottom of the video somewhere, and I'll also make sure that I come back here and add them in the notes here when I write, you know, that the giveaway is closed. So yeah, basically all you need to do is be subscribed, leave a comment below to let me know that you want to take part in the giveaway, and obviously anything else you want to say to me with regard to this video. And I'm really looking forward to giving a couple of you the chance to have sounds and sessions for free and to make your September as self-loving as humanly possible. This content is deep, it is really meaningful to me. I have really worked hard and strived hard to create something that is beautiful and something that is profound, that can land in your inbox and just fill your day with grace and inspiration and self-love. You know, it's all about self-love. September for me is all about self-love, and if you want it to be about self-love for you, then go over to Etsy, check out the purchase option, give it some thought, decide whether or not it's an investment that you want to make. And you know, if you want to join the giveaway and see whether or not you can grab one, you can bag one for free, for gratis from me, then you know, go ahead and do that. Leave a comment, and thanks so much for listening to me ramble. Much love, blessed be.